He's right down there. We got one roosted, but he might be on the property line. Hey, watch, there's a fence right here. It's just broken right there. So we roosted a bird up in here, somewhere up in here last night from across the hollow. Got Tim came up from Louisiana. And you were at Saddlepalooza the last 2 years or 3 years?
2.
So he's at Saddlepalooza, the Saddle Hunter group, and we're trying to get him his first turkey. So we should be pretty close to one. Don't know if he's got hens, but
fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. At least we got one roosted last night. Haven't seen any other trucks. I think I've heard one. So with this rain, hopefully it keeps some of the people out of the woods. This side of the hill and go out to the end of that point and set up. We need to get some terrain between us and the bird. Hey, he's got hens. I heard him yelping. She's right over top of us. One down the hollow is fired up. We got 2 gobblers. One's down the hollow, and one over here. Yeah, this Tom is right up here. Sit over here. Sit over here. He's on the ground already. He may come up to the left. Is there another one down here too? No. He's tiered 10 o'clock. I think we got 2 different birds. Just keep your gun where it is. For now. We're gonna get up and just walk. Don't sneak, just walk so she sees us. She's gonna fly off, and then we'll find a tree. We're not gonna go all the way to the top because I don't know how far up over that bird is.
Where do you want to go? Just past these 2 cedar trees?
Towards that ash, the big ash tree right there. We might sit up on that tree depending if she flies or not. Oh. Hey, we need to sit on this tree. ourselves now. I'd point your gun at that big oak tree. He may come right or left of it. The big red oak with the dark bark. I'd point it right at that. He may come left or right. I just saw something shake its feathers off. I can't even see the whole bird. He's just standing there. He's just preening because he's wet. He just came down. He was on a branch of some sort. We're just gonna take one step at a time and, do more looking than walking, because I don't think he's up here, but they'll surprise you sometimes. He was out over the ridge, up in a tree still. If he was in the roost this whole time, then we had one down there gobbling somewhere. And he's been quiet for a while, so I don't know what happened to that bird. But this one pitched off downhill over the...
You think this was the first bird we heard gobble?
Yeah, this is the one we... Yeah, he's way down there. He flew all the way down to private field. He's probably got hens now out there. They'll come up to a ridge like this to roost, but then they'll just fly out over the hill and just coast down to the field. I think that's exactly what he did.
So we think we had another bird.
Oh, we definitely, because I don't think
we had a bird coming up.
Yeah, we had another, I think that other bird was subordinate or something. He was skirting back and forth down here because he didn't want to mess with this bird, but he was trying to come to the hen calling. But I don't know what happened to that bird because he's been quiet for a while. He's either going to come in or not. That bird's staying down there on private. There's some fields down there. And he's content to not come up here. We got him to answer, we got him fired up, but he's either found some hens down there or he's just going to stay out there in the field like they usually do on rainy days. Right now, it's just after 8 and a cup of hot coffee sounds about right. So we'll be back in here 9:30, 10, trying to find a midday bird. Let's keep walking. He's going to drive up on us at some point, unless he turns around. He's not going to turn around. He's going to drive up on us. We got some fresh scratch right here in the road. You can see where they just kicked the grass back. They just kicked chunks of it. That's from this morning, or from today, from recently. That's private off there. We haven't heard a single gobble or seen a turkey, but they're up in here. We're going back down to the ridge we started on where that bird was roosted. So Tim's gonna go try another spot, try to strike one up while I walk back to my truck. And then we're gonna meet up and probably meet up with Ricky, and Adrian's out here somewhere. We got everybody out here today. Me and Tim have not heard a gobble since this morning after we quit working those birds off the roost. Not gonna roost anything tonight because we'll be cooking out, but be back at it tomorrow. You got your shells?
Down over there.
A couple turkeys across the creek on private. They're not gobbling much at all. Do you have a gobble? They're on the ground on that private field again. I knew they would be. Yep, some Toms and Jakes.
Somebody needs to send a notification if they're on the wrong side.
Yeah. There's 3 back there and 2 that are coming this way. Probably gonna give them a couple yelps. You say the other birds ran off to the left?
Yeah. To the left. Back behind the trees.
There's ducks out in that field.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. There's wood ducks in the ag field.
There they come back through. Here they come back out.
Yeah, they're just chasing each other around. They're just fighting.
Okay.
And then there's Jake's right there. We're gonna leave these birds because they're on private and they're probably not gonna cross over anytime soon, if they do at all. So I'm hoping those 2 Toms might break off and come across the creek. I kind of lost sight of them. They're all out there in the middle. Just don't move. She's gonna come check us out.
Got a camera with 30 times, 32 times zoom. Yeah, that's way better than the 10 times zoom on
So we've covered a bunch of ground, haven't come across any birds on our side, but drove down the road and those field birds off on private. They've moved off away from public, except for a couple. There was like 3 or 4 of them. Can't tell if they were toms or not because they were feeding, but they were headed back this way. So we're gonna head down towards the creek and see if we can get an answer, see if they are toms or not. This will be Tim's first turkey, so even if it's the Jakes, he'll shoot one if we can call him over. And that'll be about it for this trip, so hopefully we can get on them. Well, you ready to hit the road?
Yeah, I guess so.
Unfortunately. Got a long drive ahead?
Yeah, I ain't really ready to go, but
I hear you.
I think it's that time. About 8 hours, not too bad.
I bet those birds over there will be ready in about 2 weeks. They ought to be broken up more hens on the nest. Those gobblers will be looking.
Well, I sure hope you get them.
I might sneak back out here eventually.
Well, I appreciate you bringing me. And I sure learned a lot, that's for sure.
I hope you kill one back in Louisiana.
Well, hopefully I won't pull as many rookie moves now that I've learned a little more.
Well, that's how you learn is gotta make some mistakes.
That's right.
Should have seen me in my first year.